all this JDM and then
Yeah.
all right, so yeah, so you've not had this car super long.
Yeah, I picked this car up about a month ago. I mean, this is a 2007 911 turbo manual. This is the last generation of 911 turbo that came in manual. It's a 997.1. I've always wanted these cars. My dad actually had a black 996 911, and so it kind of goes back to the BMW that I was selling. The guy actually messaged me about wanting to trade this car for my BMW, and his terms just weren't that great. Like, again, I was gonna have to give him a bunch of money too, but like his terms were just not that great. But I just kept looking at the car, and it was kind of one of those cars that I wanted to buy someday, and I ended up just buying the car outright. I got this car down in Florida. I actually flew down to Florida and drove it all the way home. I think it was probably about a 13-hour drive total. It was in the Tampa area. It does have a lot of miles, so it actually has 150,000 miles. Doesn't really look like it. Like, the body is in great shape. It does have a really great maintenance record, so it has a lot of the kind of crap that's wrong with these cars done to it. So I mean, if you're familiar with these cars, you know that like they have the cam problem. So the cam sleeves like to rotate so that the cams have been pinned on this car. The coolant hoses have been welded, or however that works. So it's got a lot of the crap that breaks on these cars already done. So like, to me, like I was kind of okay with the mileage just because of that. Car is pretty much stock. It has a aftermarket exhaust. I'm not sure who makes it. I tried to look them up and I couldn't find much information out there. And then it's on some coilovers. I'm not 100% sure the brand of them, but it's still on a stock tune. It's a pretty sweet car. Like, it's pretty rad. I'm not a huge fan of the BBS wheels though, so I'll probably end up changing those at some point. To me, I'm kind of just like a silver wheel on a black car kind of guy, but I don't know. They're cool. They're kind of growing on me a little bit.
Like I said, my Evo 9 had gold wheels. I love gold wheels.
Yeah.
So I think it looks.
Yeah.
I like them, but
I like them on like with a black car. I just love the silver wheel look, like the classy. Like, if they were silver, I'd probably keep them. So I've been actually talking to a shop in the Covington area about kind of doing full bolt-ons on this car and tuning it. So that's probably something that's going to happen in the next couple months. They seem to pick up a lot of power. I think these cars make like just under 500 stock. I'm pretty sure, somewhere around there. And then once you do like a full bolt-ons, and even if you leave it on 93, you can make around 600. So that's probably something that's going to happen in the next couple months. I'm just kind of spoiled with horsepower, and like I don't want to say it's slow, but I've had a lot of fast cars, and I just need, I don't know, I need something more.
Yeah.
I do love the way this car...
Need something more than a turbo 911 power, yeah.
Like I said, I've been kind of spoiled, but with my Evos. I do love the way this car drives though. Like, it's a 911. Like, it drives awesome. It shifts awesome. The steering is awesome. It actually kind of makes me want to maybe get a GT3 because of how good the turbo steering is. I feel like a GT3 would be next level. But I'm gonna enjoy this for now. Probably for a while.
So, all-wheel drive, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I drove a GT3 RS.
Okay.
There used to be a Appalachian driving experience.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, one year for my birthday, my wife took me down and we did like a 50-mile,
yeah,
in a GT3 RS. And yeah, that thing was...
What generation
sweet.
was it?
Or
year or anything?
I think it was the 991.
Okay, so like right after the 997 then?
.1.
I'm still kind of learning the Porsche world. Like,
same.
I've had some German cars. I've had a couple BMWs, but this is my first Porsche.
The GT3 RS I drove, it was a crazy experience because I thought, the guy's going out in front of me and he was in the Porsche Taycan, or however you pronounce that, the electric car.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, he's going to get in front of me. We're going to do the speed limit. Because the guy's talking about, out here on the highway, the speed limit's 55. If you do 60, you're going to get pulled over. I was like, oh, great. We're going to go back roads and do 35 the whole way.
Yeah.
And then I started talking to the guy that was driving the car in front of me. And he was like, all right, yeah, well, whenever we get out there, I'm just going to leave you. And I'm going to see how fast you want to go. I'm going to just see what your pace looks like. And he was like, just don't ride super close to me for rock chips. He's like, but just follow my line. He was like, if the turn says 55, he said, we'll probably do about 85 or 95.
Oh.
He said, this car's going to do it. It's just going to go. Like, it's going to go.
Yeah.
He's like, so just watch my braking points. Brake the same amount as me, same time, where I'm braking. And he wasn't joking. All right, you want to pop the hood? I'm kidding.
Let's see. I was like, I don't know how to pop the front. Yeah, it's pretty stock. There ain't really much going on.
Can't really see much on these, but
yeah, I mean, I really do like to work on my own cars too. But like with this, like I was just like, I'm thinking I'm gonna.
Porsche makes that hard, doesn't?
Yeah. Right on. But yeah, like I said, I was talking to a shop about kind of doing like a full bolt-on package on this car, and they gave me like a really good estimate. Like I was surprised. I guess these cars aren't too bad to work on when you know what to do. A lot of them just take kind of the bumper off, and then they have a lot of access to everything.